What's up, this is Chosen, and in this video we're going to be going over the auto AFK gacha game that is about to release and is recently kind of hitting the scene here in the gaming market. So I am going to give you a first look and give you my first impressions on if I think this is a good game, if you should try it, and all that type of stuff. Just kind of show you the basics of a new game about to launch here, so let's get into it. Alrighty, so first of all, this is kind of what their social media page looks like. This is taken off of Facebook, and they do have like some promo codes here that you could put in the game. We'll get into that type of stuff here, but I wanted to show you that. Yeah, Rage of Destiny, and it's going to be releasing on iOS soon. I'm actually playing it on BlueStacks, so what you see right now is on my PC with BlueStacks. I do have a link I'll provide down below if you want to download BlueStacks, but as of right now, that's how I'm playing it. I think if you're an Apple user, you're going to have to wait maybe another day or two until it really shows up in the App Store. And then, yeah, let's dive into the game here. So this is about 2 hours of gameplay, and you can see I collected this while I was AFK. So it's one of those AFK Resource Xp Generators where the game is constantly playing and generating things for you. Even if you are not even logged in, you're going to log into the screen. It'll show you the AFK time and then what you can collect. So there you go. And then it adds those resources to your pull. And then down here, you can click on the chest and access that at any time. You can see you can go ahead and collect and just keep kind of resetting it. Now it says 5, 6, it's counting up. So even if you're on the game, you get the AFK generation, whether you're logged in or not, you can always collect that right there. And if you are going to try the game and you're trying to put it in like a promo code you got from their Discord server or from their Facebook or a content creator or something, you just click on your avatar up here, you go to settings, you go under code right here, and then you can just type it in, enter, it'll put it over in your mailbox right here, which is where they call it the mail. You'll see it show up right in there. So, okay, let's head on into the hero index and we'll show you the artwork and how everything looks. You can go under heroes, go under album, and this is where you can access all of the index of champions. So you've got Mythic Heroes, there's 30 of those. The next tier is going to be Epic Heroes, 13 of those, and then Normal Heroes. So you've got the 3 different tiers for now. I'm sure this will get added to, maybe not different tiers, but I'm sure they will add a lot more heroes as time goes on and really get this fleshed out with the different the options that players are going to have in terms of the different factions and everything in the game. And as far as the aesthetic and the look of it, I really like it. I think it's cool. They've got voice lines, they've got animations even in the index. We're starting to see that become pretty standard in the industry, where champions really fly in with an animation. They maybe have a voice line and some crazy things going on, but you can go in here and just scroll through. I think it's a good idea whenever you start a game like this, a champion collector game, is try to go through the index, read through some skills, read through like just kind of get a just take like 10 or 15 minutes and go through the index and read different things, see how the artwork feels, and see how the skills are described, and maybe try to get a feel for what's good, what's bad, maybe who would be super OP, who would synergize, and that type of stuff. That's really handy. It's definitely worth the 10 or 15 minutes just to kind of go through and read stuff. And something kind of cool is up here towards the left side, you can click on test and actually see them in battle. And then this is kind of funny. This looks exactly like the first level of Raid Shadow Legends. If you follow my channel, you'll know that my main daily content is usually Raid Shadow Legends right now. And this looks exactly like it. But I like to keep my ear to the ground on the gaming industry and keep you posted as the things I'm seeing coming down the line. And I thought this game definitely warranted a look. So yeah, in terms of how the heroes look and the general feel and aesthetic of the game, definitely pretty cool. I tend to like it in terms of a first impression. Now, when you go to your actual heroes that you have, it's really pretty par for the course. You've got your quick equip, which is actually pretty cool. Over there on the far right side, you will see it'll let you know in your hero index if it thinks that you have an upgrade in terms of the gear on your heroes. So that's what these exclamation points are going to represent. So I can actually click here and then go over to quick equip, and boom, it will let you know that now the exclamation point is gone, so you have kind of upgraded your artifacts over there a little bit, the equipment they call it here. So yeah, as far as the general aesthetic of the game and how it looks, just my first impressions of the artwork and the whole atmosphere, I like it. It's pretty cool. I'm digging it so far. But it's kind of standard for you know, you'll get the drill if you're familiar with this industry. You've got like your gold to upgrade and your XP. You click level up to level things up, and it will actually let you know, these little exclamation points will indicate if there's something here to do, usually like quick equip. So it thinks that I have an upgrade for gear. I can click that and boom, got a little bit stronger there. And yeah, you kind of go through and you can use resources to level up, rank up. You can see the gold and the XP over here on the right. I click level up and it will spend that, and then as you level up, you'll unlock other skills and become stronger, and all that stuff is pretty par for the course. And similar to a game like Summoner's Glory, you can get different tiers of the same hero. So you can see here right now, my level 52 Solero is an Elite Plus right here, because I actually upgraded it. But down here, I've got a rare Solero that I'm going to kind of use as food. So similar to Summoner's Glory, where you can get different tiers of the same heroes, as opposed to a game like Raid, whereas a rare is a rare, an epic is an epic, and a Lego is a Lego. There's kind of different ways to go about that we're seeing different games function with that mechanic. Now to show you what it looks like actually in action when you are on the battlefield. The challenge down here in the bottom right, it's kind of like the campaign. So we're going to be progressing through the storyline and unlocking things as you go. You can click the little back arrow right here. That will wipe your slate clean and you can kind of build your team. But you can put them in any order that you want, just like this. And then you can drag things around as you see fit and move things however you want them positioned. And positioning actually does really matter in this game. It's not just a straight up turn-based operation like in Raid Shadow Legends, where it's just they go in the order of their speed and their turn meter fill, and there is no front row or back row. In this game, it actually does matter. Your front row is kind of like your tanks, and the back row is kind of like the people you want to keep safe. They're going to be barraging DPS, because when the fight starts, they just kind of run towards each other, and the front lines, the tank lines, are going to clash, and then the back lines are going to be barraging and using their abilities. So you definitely want to pay attention to the positioning a lot when you're learning the game, and see who is going to function where, best in the front row, best in the back row, and make sure you're getting that all ironed out. But then if we head on into battle, you will see what it looks like. So I love how it's live action, front row and back row, positioning mattering. You can actually click up here on the top left and see there's ally faction bonuses. So when you use heroes of the same faction, you're going to stack bonuses. And then if you want to learn how they counter each other, right here is the faction advantage chart right next to that. So you can see how they are all going that rotation of either being neutral or being strong and weak versus each other. Then at the end of the stage, something you definitely want to pay attention to if you're playing the game, especially as a beginner, is go down here to the bottom right and click on the stats tab. This is super cool. You can really see things like, okay, I got a nice DPS breakdown. Who's really cranking out damage? Who's tanking for me? Who's doing good heals? This will help you learn the game and really kind of see like, okay, so when I'm comparing different people, okay, they always do more damage than them, so maybe I should invest in them more, so that you can kind of tell how to build a successful team to keep progressing. And I also want to show you what the summoning sessions look like in this game. And you can't see it, but on the bottom left of the screen behind me, if you click on Kingdom and then you go into the portal right here that you see in the middle of the screen, that is going to be where these summoning mechanics take place. Now, it's a little bit interesting in this game. They've got some kind of cool mechanics. You've got a bar that fills up on the right where you get some bonus resources based on summoning some heroes. And then the top left is kind of your general summoning pool. Breaks down the odds right there for normal, rare, and elite. But then down here, they've got where it kind of switches around. You can see up in the top middle, it says switching in almost 5 hours. It's going to switch to a different faction. You can click up here and see the rotation that's going to go here. It says switching to wild tribe. So you could do that. If you're targeting like certain heroes, you could try to summon in that instead. And then they actually have a wish list down here where you could put in heroes that you're kind of going after, and they'll be a little bit more likely to show up when you are summoning. And I've actually got some footage that I made sure to save so I can show you exactly what a summoning session would look like. So this is when I went ahead and pulled a bunch of heroes, and I can kind of show you what's going on when you're summoning in this game. So boom, it'll show you, it'll give you a breakdown. You can see the highlighted right there of the epic version that I got. And then you just go ahead and keep going. I got room for another 10 pull. You can see up there, up at the top. So this will be my last 10 pull with the scrolls. And then if you get something new, it'll really pop up on the screen just like that. So I've gotten Callie right there. And then if you can kind of go through and see the skills. Follows an allied hero with the highest power, so maybe a good candidate for a buffer of your carry. So really good option if you've got that super carry and then you got something to buff them right here. That ability would pair very well with that. Reduces damage you take by 20%. Damage taken by the followed ally by 10%. Yeah, so really good carry mechanics, and you can kind of go through it right there on the summoning page when it is new to you. Excites every ally. Okay, transforms. Okay. Let's keep it rolling. We got a new one. Boom. I don't need to go through every single kit, but you can definitely do that when they come through. So then you can also use some of the gems, the premium currency, and then you see the portal tier rewards. That's what you get when you fill up that bar on the right. And then I'll go ahead and I'll spend some gems so we can keep it rolling and do another 10 pull. All right, here we go. And then boom. We have got Posada. Now, they actually have a promo code for Posada now. I wasn't able to get it to work on my account, but on that Facebook page, I'll try to remember to link to that down below, but there is a promo code for Posada, who is seems like a pretty good frontline tank for a roster. I need to do a lot more work to deep dive and learn more about some of the deeper mechanics of this game, but in terms of giving you a first look, that was the goal of this, was just to give you a feel for my general thoughts on it and what it looks like as a game. Because there is a lot of other stuff to cover, like the Sacred Hall, where you're going to be ranking up your heroes and combining them. They've got a rank all button where you can go through and do it en masse. Just an arena, a guild, different things in the guild you got to fight against. The shop, different things you can buy and subscribe to for monthly packs. I mean, there's all sorts of things I could go into, but the main goal here was to show you that I do think the game has potential. I think it looks promising. I've been having fun diving in and playing it. I spent about $20-something probably just giving it a good try here and really trying to experience it here for the last couple days. So yeah, I guess my general perception right now with it about to launch is, yeah, I'd recommend trying it out. I don't have like a promo code or a sponsorship or anything to tell you or help you out or get you some resources, but just my general feel of the game. Yeah, I'd give it a recommend from me in terms of trying it, because it might not be the most game-changing game out there ever. It might not be a Raid Shadow Legends or a Summoner's War, some huge tier game, but yeah, I think it's definitely fun to go ahead and give it a shot and see what you think. So I'm liking it so far and having fun kind of messing around with it here. So let me know what you think if you've tried it. And if you do try it, I would love to hear what you think down in the comments as well. So that's going to do it for this one. As always, have a good rest of your day. Peace.